let's get into some questions, Eric. Are you ready?
Yep.
Some listener questions.
Lists or
All right,
questions.
listener questions. All right, the first one is, "Hi, unsexy businessmen," and we'll just put "and Eric." Just Eric's just unsexy. Um,
100%. We're on brand. I mean, guys,
this
when
is
I got the phone call, let me say this before we get into the kitchen or the question, it was just like, I am so on brand. I thought you guys were going to pay me to be the mascot. It's like, if you want to know an unsexy businessman, this is the guy. No, I really,
we
as flattering as it is, man.
we
I'm
have
very,
our own faces for that, Eric. All right. I've been doing. Oh, this is. See, we brought this up for. This is your lane. I've been going door to door for the past couple of weeks selling pest control services, and honestly, I'm getting really discouraged. Most of the time, people don't even let me get my pitch out. They shut the door, say not interested within the first few seconds. I'm starting to feel like I'm bothering people. Out of 60 doors today, I only got one person to hear me out all the way through. Am I approaching wrong? So that's the first part of it. And then, do you have any tips for how to start a conversation so I don't get shut down right away? And what's the best way? This guy's got a lot of questions. Great. Thank you for submitting this. And what's the best way to handle it when people say they're not interested? I don't want to come across pushy, but I also don't want to waste their time. Any advice is very much appreciated. Thank you. So the first part of that
I
question,
can
Eric,
dissect all that. I
was
remember it.
okay.
Here's the thing. Okay. First off, you need to understand the product that you're selling and be confident in it. If you don't have any kind of confidence in your product, you need to find something else to go sell. I'm just gonna tell you plainly right now, dude,
Sure.
you're gonna
Yeah.
continue to be miserable if you're out there pushing Cutco knives and you don't believe in the fact that they can cut. You're gonna be upset if you're not saying you're not, selling bug spray and you think that the contract, if you're jaded and you're just like, this contract sucks. I don't know why we're doing this. Our company sucks. Like, just leave. If you're just doing sales and you're selling pest control and you don't believe in the product, find something you do believe in. Okay. Because there's stuff out and there's pest control companies out there that you can go believe in. So if that's not the case and you're like, nope, I'm committed, I got to do this for 3 to 4 months. Doesn't matter if I care or not, and I can't leave, right? I'm obligated to see this out. Then what you need to do is you need to get serious about making yourself unique to every door. And so there is some kind of like, there's a couple things you can do. There's a book, Atomic Habits, that's good. There's another book called Pitch Anything. We're doing a training on that with my group right now. Those are pretty good places to start, but you can do the superhuman or the super normal stimuli. And a lot of people will do this with themselves where they get trained on dopamine. So you're maybe in a slump, you got to rewire your brain. You can habit stack. And what you'll do is, like, anytime you get a conversation with somebody, I've seen people do like Vicks vapor rub, like the tubes of it. They'll just
Mm-hmm.
smell Vicks. I don't recommend vaping because almost everybody vapes now and it's horrible for you. But like, you can smell a thing and you're like, oh, and then it will wire your brain to get you in a condition of saying, now I want to go have that again. I need to have another conversation. And so what I've seen happen in sales guys is they'll get out there and they'll get in a slump and they're like, I'm not doing good. I'm not going good. And you're in a downward spiral. You will continue to go and it will just get worse and worse and worse. Nothing will improve for you. You have to then restart that in the upward trajectory. And it's going to be 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and you need to try to train yourself through accountability devices. All this is outlined in Atomic Habits, or it's outlined on a pitch side in Pitch Anything. And Pitch Anything is a really good version of what this is. But if you're struggling to get your pitch out, that's probably a transfer of energy issue. So if I come to the door, I'm going to be daddy. I got gray hair. I got things to do. It's going to be my presentation. There's a lot. It could be just more than just your pitch. I don't know how you look. I don't know how you smell. You got a face tattoo that says booger. You're probably not going to have a lot of, success in getting out your pitch. If you roll up in some dumpy car and the hubcaps are rattling off, you're probably not going to get a lot of respect. So what you need to do, and there are people out there on social media, this is a tangible thing I would let you do. If you're in a one-party consent state and you can record your pitch, record it and send it out to the world to be criticized. People will give you feedback. If you're in a two-party consent state, you then need to say to the person, like, hey, I'm using this and recording this conversation for training purposes to get better at my job and know where I can improve. Or do you consent? Or are you okay with being recorded on right now? And I just have the audio. I don't have any kind of video. I'm just trying to get better in my craft. that's a really good entry point into your pitch, because then you're going to get some people that are like, oh, this guy's just trying to work a job, or you're going to get the Karen that's going to slam the door in your face before you even, she denied you at the consent, and that lady's a hoe anyways, you don't want to talk to her. So if it was me, like, seriously, that's her problem. Karen, go, cry and
Your
face.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So my thing there is like the tangible thing is just record yourself, send it back in, man. I'm happy to criticize it. Mediocre salesman, follow me on Instagram. I'm happy to criticize that. I'll kick it around to our
Well, Eric, we'll get to the plugs at the end.
I'm just telling it. Okay.
Slow down. No, I'm just joking.
If
I'm totally kidding,
like,
dude.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
I like that. Yeah. I was gonna say too, like I'm not gonna add really to what you just said, but like, yeah, if you have that negative energy, I'm gonna add something. If you have that negative energy, it's so palpable, right? When you go to the next house and we've all had this when someone knocked on the door and I accidentally opened it. Because I hate door-to-door salesmen.
Great. I love you. I want to sell you.
No, but like, and then they just seem miserable and you're just like, all right. So yeah, so I totally agree. Yeah, having the right energy, that's great. No, I really like that. We got one more for you real quick, Eric. God damn, these are long. All right. I'm hoping you can give me some advice on handling a tricky situation. Last week, I closed a deal with a homeowner while going door to door. They agreed to a lot of pest control people, one-time pest control treatment. And we went ahead and provided the service the very next day. The treatment was done properly, and they seemed satisfied with everything when we were finished. The issue is they still haven't paid. At the door, the customer mentioned that they didn't have their card on them and asked if they could settle up when the service was completed. I agreed because I didn't want to lose the sale, but now it's been 5 days and I haven't received anything. I've called twice and left a voicemail, no response. How do I handle this? I don't want to burn a potential long-term client, but I also can't afford to provide services for free. Yes, obviously. And should I go back to their house and a formal invoice or cut my losses and move on?
You can answer this question in like 30 seconds. I'll let you answer it.
No, dude, you're here. You're our guest,
You want me to answer this? You didn't do a good job qualifying the customer. This is not a customer you want. There's nothing you should feel about this, and either way, this is not a customer you want. Nobody makes it in business by having people that they cater to that don't pay their bills or their invoices. Nobody wants that client. There's not a single at any level, bro. You're a construction company. You hire these electricians to come in. They do a job. You're like, oh, I don't want to lose these electricians. They're really good, but they never pay their invoice. It doesn't matter how good they are or how good you perceive it. They're not the right people. So when I say product we're selling, are the people that I'm working with worth working with, and is the carrot big enough? If that person's not the right person, and let's say you're in upstate New York or you're somewhere where everyone sucks, you're gonna hate it, right? Right? Upstate,
Right,
actually,
you're killing all our audience, Eric.
Scratch that. I love upstate. I'm talking like the city. Those people, it's miserable. Or New Jersey. Everybody shits on New Jersey.
Stop naming cities.
Let me just keep going. I'm trying to get the engagement.
Have you ever heard of America?
It's
It's
the
the
worst.
Don't get me started about Florida.
Canada. The Canadians, dude, they're too nice. You can't get any. No, we'll keep going. No, I'm kidding. Like, there's good people everywhere on this planet.
Sure.
Except for New Jersey.
Yes.
But what I'll say is, I'm kidding, dude. I love New Jersey people. They're just different, right? So back to the like, why are you chasing this person? And pitch anything.
Yeah.
It's like, you're the prize. And if this person is not feeling like you're the prize, like, good luck. You got one treatment. And this is what I'll tell that person. I'm like, man, if you are wanting to do a Hail Mary, and if you do think that there's some hope to be saved, and you do feel like it was an honest mistake, here's my answer. Ma'am, like, I understand that there was an issue with the invoice, but we're providing a service. I stand by my service. I earn my business honestly. And at this point, we have not received an invoice from you. And my dad, a long time ago, he told me that you can only skin a cat once. All right. And then they're going to be
there's
like,
9 different ways to skin a cat.
that's the weird, you could, no, What did he say? It was.
Oh,
it
but
was-
once. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you only get a
the
chance to do
process.
it once, right? You can
Sure.
shave it as many times as you want. Or I think it was a cat. Now I feel bad. I got tongue tied, and then that was a bad example. Don't say that verbatim. But just like with the sheep thing, he's like, yeah, you can skin a lamb once, is what he said. That's what it was. It was a lamb. He's like, but you can shave it for wool. I was like, ma'am, I'm happy to come back and provide the service, but if we can't square up on this invoice, I can no longer like in any good, I can't suggest this.
Yeah, I mean, if she came back at all, I mean, if she's like, "Hey, I want my next," it's obviously like, well, you got to pay your first bill immediately before we're doing anything else. My thing is, I'm 100%. We talked about Alex and I talked about this the other day on our podcast. Like, sometimes you got to cut your losses. Like, how much time are you putting into trying to get? I mean, what does this service cost? I have no idea. Like $100,
yeah,
$70.
Yeah,
like, how much time are you dedicating to try and get your? Let's say it's $150 to get your $150. Like, are you spending hours and hours and hours when you could be doing sales and you could be getting more revenue? Yeah, like as much as that's if you've put the effort already into trying to get your money, then and they're still not paying, then just move on. It's like and there's just certain customers you don't want to. Do you want to be dealing with this every time? Let's say she does pay and she's like 3 weeks late or a month late. Do you want to keep chasing that every single time you're working with this lady? She always forgets to pay you. No, Eric, you said it exactly right. Fuck her. Like, just go to the next person and keep doing your sales. You're going to run into that sometimes, and it sucks. The other way you prevent this is as soon as she says, I don't have my credit card right now, like, great. As soon as you do, that's when we're going to provide our service for you. Like, just lesson learned. This is all about business. Business is learning from your mistakes. The mistake was doing that service and not getting paid before. If that's how your business is structured, where you're getting paid before you perform the service, then don't perform the service. Make sure you're paid and then do it. And then just let her know that. Like, and this is for all entrepreneurs. Always do this and always say, even if this haven't happened, it's maybe a little bit of a fib, but just say like, yeah, sorry, we have to get paid up front. We got burned in the past. And so now on, we have to get paid up front. And then that kind of like lets people like, oh, that sucks. Someone burned them. I don't want to be that person that burns them. Or if they are the type of person that does want to burn you and they're still not willing to pay you, go to the next house. Like, that's all it is. But for all entrepreneurs, especially service-based ones, make sure you're getting paid before you perform that service. No, but hey, dude, this was awesome. We'll definitely get you on again. This is going to be our longest podcast by far, and I thought it would be because we have 3 people instead of 2. So I really appreciate your time. Here is your time, Eric. Do your plugs, baby. Do your plugs.
Oh man, I got a new thing that I'm starting up.
All right, that's it, everybody. So thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yep, appreciate you guys. No, I do have a new thing I'm starting up. It's on Instagram called Breaks Not Broken. We're gonna be doing a podcast, opening up cards at the end of that, and then donating those cards to charity. So we're looking for
what kind of cards?
donation,
What kind of cards? Yeah,
anything that the guest chooses. Last night in an auction, I bought some really slutty. Like, this guy had them forever. And some of them were like in full nude. I'm like, I don't want that. But he had some other stuff.
Wait,
yeah. So I got SpongeBob.
We're getting demonetized, Alex.
Olympics, we got Paralympics. We got baseball, basketball. I'm gonna have every type.
Pokemon,
Turtles,
like
Marvel,
everything. If it's a
Pokemon.
card,
And then at that point, the guest gets to choose. And then if we hit anything boss, we'll put it in the juice box. And then we're gonna just auction that off, and people can buy it. So I'm starting a whatnot around that as well. And those details are
cool.
Out.
Mm-hmm. What was that name again?
It's called Breaks Not Broken. And so it's like it's the nomenclature is you're breaking open a case or boxes and it's like you'll go in and to breaks, and they'll just sit there and open pack after pack after pack. And then the idea is like we want to get at the heart of like how somebody was almost broken but then they didn't.
Gotcha. Oh, I love it, dude. That's all. Anything else?
No, that's it. You can follow me on Mediocre Salesman on Insta, but I'm trying to do the fat journey thing there too, so we'll see.
Okay, well, that was a great self-promotion, Eric. Yeah, go follow Eric.
Self-promoting because I really want to give the shine to other people. What I really do want the Breaks Not Broken thing to take off, because I believe we're going to be able to do a lot of cool stuff for some people with these cards. Like when I had Dan Young on, he hit like 2 crazy good cards that are probably worth around, I don't know, $800 to $1,200. And so when I think about like if us compiling all these nice cards, or maybe we get like a crazy hit in a card or a Pokemon and then we sell them, we're
Yeah.
also going to be selling those for auctions, so people can come in and charitably donate, knowing that they're going to get that card and it's all going to charity. 13%.
And that charity is mediocre salesman. Is that right?
No, I'm not doing that. That's thanks. That's not at all what it is. But
no, I'm joking, Eric.
I want to do like, I don't like big box charities. I think they're a sham.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I want to find somebody that's in need and really help and change their life, and then fly out, maybe do some work in the market, and then hand them a big fat check and change their life.
That's awesome, dude. Well, thank you, Eric, for your time and your wisdom. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Go check out UnsexyBusinessmen.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some comments, especially for Eric, in the comment section down below. He will definitely read all of them. So thanks again for watching.
New Jersey people, women.
Bring it down.
Send them all. Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll see you. We'll see you later, man.